Hi, I have to apologize first because the last time we thought we were recording this lesson and we weren't. After we looked at it, there was only, all you saw was my face and not any the examples. So I'm going to do that again and hopefully pass it on to you. So this was the Sumi book that we are working from. So I just wanted to show you a few of the examples because we're going to be doing bamboo and leaves, and I'll be showing you those techniques. So this is the part one of the instruction, and this is the bamboo, and you see how they have the nice different values in here, and we're going to work on that too because you want to see some of the bamboo appearing in the background and some in the foreground. So this is the way that they make the leaves. It's by pushing down. I'm going to show this in a few minutes. Pushing down and lifting up with the ink in it, or paint. We're using black paint, watercolor paint. So here are some more. Here are some of the bamboo techniques, and they use the side of their brush, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate. I do not have the supplies I had at the college for doing this project. We used mostly Chinese materials, but we're doing this with just a regular paintbrush. And here again, they're showing how to make, using one stroke, making that with a thicker brush. I don't have the thickest brush, but I'll show you how to do it though. And then again, and showing the perspective of the bamboo right here. If the bamboo is above your eyesight, the curves are this way. If they're at your eye level, they're pretty straight, and then below your eye level, they're more rounded down there. So that's that part. Now I want to show you a gradation of ink. There's many different ways. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus white is used. You use a lot of white paper showing through, but this is a value scale here, just to see how dark you can get and how light you can get when you use the paint. Below here is some that I tried for a tutorial, but I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to show you some examples that I've done in the past. There's one. Again, light values in the background, and then medium values over the light values, and then the darkest will be what comes up in the foreground. Another one. I was trying more diagonal. I saw a lot of the Chinese paintings that they liked their diagonal bamboo, but sometimes most of it's really straight up and down. Here's another one. Again, light, medium, and dark. And this one, where I really made the dark come more forward. And this is the one I did during the class on Friday. So I started out with the light. And I put an example of this because I took a picture of the light values and the medium and then the darkest. So that's available under assignments and for the bamboo project. So this, the real nice rich blacks in the front, and again, the real fainted out in the background, and then the medium tone. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do this again, so you can see how it's done. When I first start painting, I wet the brushes that I'm gonna be working with. So I'm using rounded brushes with a nice point at the end. And this one too. I've discovered that this holds a lot of water in it, and I didn't know why, but I think because it really works like this. Oh, there's all the water. So it can be used as a very short brush or a long one, but the water gets in there, so you probably have to only go so deep to use it. It's already spilled. Okay, so I'm using this watercolor, as you can see. I'm going to put some more black in here, and then I'm going to make my values out of that black watercolor. And I am going to use the back of one of my examples to see the values. So I'm going to put that right over here, and I'll use that quite a bit. Let me get organized here. So first I'm going to add some water to the darkest value, and then I want to make a lighter value, and all I had to do take a little bit of that paint, and it's pretty dark still, so I'm going to take some from here. Take some from here. And this, hopefully, is my lightest value. But I can try it out on my scrap paper. And that's probably a medium value, not the lightest. So I'm going to add more water to that. If you want to, you can draw out your bamboo if you'd like. I just kind of go for it, and it's still kind of, I can water that down. Okay. So I'm going to start over here, and I don't know why I feel like I don't have enough room here. So I'm going to go to the top. Then I'm going to make a part of the bamboo there. So you can see some of this is making a texture just because of it's like a dry brush. So some of the paints are sitting on top, and some of them are just being skipped over because of the paper, the cold pressed paper. So I just keep going over this until I get the color I like. If you're getting too dark too fast, just come in and add some plain water in, which is what I'm going to do. This looks too dark for the lightest tone, so I'm going to take some up. I have some paper towels that I can pat it with and lift some. Sometimes I turn my paper upside down, move it around, and see how it's looking that way. I want to get the thickness to look pretty natural going down. so I like that tone now. It's a little bit lighter. And when you're drawing bamboo, the top of the bamboo is thinner, and then as you go down, it will get wider. Kind of like a tree in a tree trunk. The higher, the smaller it is in the tree, and then it comes down and it gets thicker down at the bottom. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the darker color, again testing it out. It's not that much darker. So the top part of the bamboo is going to be curved like this. I'm going to go down and it's curved like that again. And I do start light and then I gradually get darker. This one's going to be about eye level, so it's about straight. And this one is now going to start, whoa, real dark. And this one's going to be curved this way, and this is very curved this way. So already you're showing dimension and you're showing looking up and down on an object. I'm going to go over this and just gradually get it darker. I think gradually. I also want to go down and get one side darker so it looks like it has dimension too. So I'm going to pick this side, and the light will be coming from the other side, so it'll be lighter on this side. So now I'm going to start the leaves, and what I've seen of bamboo, the leaves come out of these sections here. So I'm going to make some lines. That's going to come from that section. And you might have some of that section in front too. Now I'm going to start the leaves, and this has to dry a little bit out here, so I can go over it again, but it's got to get dry. It's really wet right now. So the leaves, what they do is they point the brush up, straight up and down, and then they fill it like this, and then lift up. that again on the other side too to get it thicker. So up pointed, down flat, and then you lift. I'm going to go back over and get that side dark again so we can show it looks rounded. And one more bunch of leaves down here. So that's how you're going to start it. You may want to put some lines coming down to make it look a little more like the bamboo. So there's just the first of it, and then I'm going to get go a little bit darker, and then I'll go dark again, and I'll show you the progress. I will take photos of that and send it along. I gave you other photos of me working on this one, so you saw the light first, and then you saw the medium, and then you saw the dark. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and have fun, paint the bamboo. Thank you.